Yes.
Warlord, are you taking a note about the strange camp by the Red Rock?
Yes.
For an hour, you ride across the rich grasslands of eastern Telestria until you come to a range of hills that are carpeted with scented spruce and pine. The road snakes its way through this ruggedly, beautifully landscape to a place where a small track branches off the main trail heading south. A huge boulder of red granite marks the start of this adjoining track, yet there is no signpost to indicate where it leads. Using your kite tracking skills, you determine that the track has been used by men and horses during the last 24 hours. Do you wish to investigate the track or to ignore it?
Investigate, I would say.
Well, this is probably that red rock that was referred to.
What do you say, Givenea? Investigate it?
Yeah, sure. Let's check it out.
You follow the narrow track for half a mile before arriving at a clearing. Here you discover the poorly concealed remains of an encampment which, on close examination, you are convinced was used by the Elder Norn bandits who attacked the village at Pine Peaks. Among the ashes of a campfire, you find a small suit black and silver seal which bears the star emblem of Eldenora. You can keep this as a special item.
Let's do it. Let's keep the seal.
Emblem.
Oh, it's an
Seal.
emblem.
It's
now,
a silver
let's see.
seal which is a star emblem of Eldenora.
Ah, okay.
Star emblem and silver seal.
Yeah, they're one and the same. You can record it as silver seal if you wish. It even says so.
Silver
Maybe we
seal.
can learn to play ball. Or is someone wrong with kind of
Once satisfied that there's nothing else here of interest or value, you return with the troop to the Red Rock and continue east along the main trail. It is near dusk when you emerge from the hills and see the glimmering waters of the river Keenum, less than 5 miles distant. This great river marks the border between Telestria and Palmyrion, Queen Yvain's neighboring alley. The road descends to a border toll bridge, beyond which you can see the sprawling town of Skade. The troop is challenged by the bridge warden to halt and pay a fee of 100 silver loon. This fee is soon forgotten, though, when the Lord Constable shows the pedantic old man his royal seal. With a stiff salute, he steps aside and bids you all a safe journey. Skade is a bustling market town which has grown rich and fat in the years following the defeat of the Dark Lords. Its brightly painted buildings and paved thoroughfares exude affluence, and even its lowly street beggars look clean and well fed by comparison to those in other parts of Magnamund.
And I need to be honest, as soon as you describe that, I just think of that whole castle town back in, the Zelda days I used to play, that jolly music and all that. So yeah, I can sort of picture it.
Neithal leads the troop to an inn near the center of the town, a fine establishment called the Lucky Bucket.
How can... Never mind.
Its owner, a corpulent fellow with a polished bald pate, welcomed him with open arms. After the ordeal of Pine Peaks and the long day's ride, you are looking forward to a hot bath and a large supper. However, it soon transpires that the inn is almost full and the owner can only provide room for 5 of the troops. Not to worry, says Neithal, noticing the look of disappointment on your face. I know Knight Tranius, the lord of this manor. Many of the times we hunted boar in the hills. His castle is but 2 miles from here. 5 can build here tonight while the rest of us lodge with Tranius. You agree to Neithal's proposal and set off with him, accompanied by 3 of the troopers along a river track which heads north to Castle Tranius. The river track runs parallel to the Keenum for nearly a mile before bearing east and entering a coppice of tall conifers. On the far side of this cultivated wood you come to a bridge across a wide, fast-flowing tributary of the Keenum. The parapet of the bridge is lined with imposing stone statues, each depicting a past lord of Skade Manor. In the distance you can now see Castle Tranius. Its curtained wall and fortified barbican are illuminated by torches which were lit, as is the custom here, an hour before sunset. On arriving at the gatehouse, Lord Neithal and the rest of you are welcomed into the castle keep, where your horses are attended to. A trio of Knight Tranius guards comes to escort you to his hall, and, as you follow them to the castle's oval chambers, Neithal asks after Guerta the Boarmaster, the leader of Knight Tranius' hunt. He's no longer with us, answers one of the guards tersely. He's gone away. Before Neithal can inquire further as to the whereabouts of his old hunting instructor, you're ushered into the castle's main hall and asked to wait for a few minutes for Knight Tranius to arrive. The hall is lit by 100 sputtering candles and the light of a log fire which blazes in the chamber, imposing stone hearth. 3 tall arched windows, each glazed with stained glass panels, are set into the stark wall, and an impressive collection of books and fine tapestries line the others. Clearly, Nitranius is a refined man whose tastes extend beyond hunting the occasional boar. After a few minutes, a concealed panel beside the fireplace slides open, and a broad-shouldered man clad in a wolfskin coat and a silver helm steps into the hall. "Hail, Tranius," says Nefer. "It's good to..." The Lord Constable's words of greetings die in his throat, and immediately you sense that something's very wrong. You hear a bolt slide shut outside the door to the hall, sealing it closed, and your Kaizen suddenly scream a warning of impending danger. "You are not Tranius!" shouts Nefer, the shadowed figure at the far end of the hall.
Wedding all over again.
"By the gods, who are you?"
A goldfish.
The figure beside the fireplace does not reply. Instead, it stretches out a gloved hand and takes up an iron rod which is lying upon the stone mantel. The moment the fingers close around the haft, a crackling blue flame ignites at its tips. "Draw steel!" commands Nefer, and his men respond by unsheathing their sword in readiness for combat. The summer-sword hums with power as you release it from its scabbard and hold it before your face. You sense that the figure is not human. It possesses an aura of evil that marks it as a dark disciple, a magician versed in the forbidden black arts of the Naziranim. Suddenly there's a low concussive boom, and a spiral of blue flame shoots the length of the hall, fired from the tip of the figure's iron stave. It connects with the blade of your divine sword and rebounds, shattering one of the tall windows into 1,000 glittering shards. "Take him!" shouts Nefer, and his men rush forward, but a second blast from the stave puts an end to the brave advance. All 3 are cut down by an arc of blue fire that leaves their corpses heaped and smoldering in the middle of the hall. Nefer curses the sinister figure and responds by uttering a chilling, inhuman laugh. Now you sense a new danger approaching. The being's sickly laughter is summoning its minions to the hall. "Lord Nefer," you cry, "we cannot prevail here. We must escape. Follow me!" And with these words, you race to the window and leap feet first through the shattered pane. Givnir, roll the die.
Okie dokie. 5.
For a few moments, you hurtle through the cold night air, oblivious to your surroundings. Then, in a terrifying instant, you glimpse the flagstone of the keep and the roof of the castle stables. They are more than 100 feet below. Your stomach churns with fear as you watch the hard, unyielding flagstone of the keep come rushing towards you at dizzying speeds. You steel yourself for the impact, but you hit the flagstone with such a numbing force that your preparation does little to lessen the injury you receive to your legs and body. You lose 12 endurance points.
Ow.
Moments later, you are hit by Nefer, who comes crashing down upon your prone form. Your body softens his fall, but even so, the impact leaves him with broken left ankle and severe cuts to his face and hands. Despite his obvious pain, he manages to smile when he realizes that you are both still alive, revealing gaps where he is now missing 2 of his front teeth.
Well, you absolutely have to land on me of all things.
Using your natural curing skills, you repair your internal injuries sufficiently for you to be able to stand and assist your companion. Bravely, Nefer stifles his urge to scream as you take hold of his shattered ankle. You summon your healing power and transmit them through your hands to his injured foot. You lose further 4 endurance points.
Wow.
You feel the warmth of your power start to reduce the swollen tissue and mend the broken bone, but before you can complete the cure, a yelling horde of bogus castle guardsmen comes rushing from out of the gatehouse with their swords drawn.
Wait, this is bogus.
Bogus.
Cursing your luck, you unsheath your weapon and crouch in readiness to meet their manic attack. You're now finding imposter castle guardsmen. Anyway, what were you trying to say, Givnir?
I just said this is bogus.
Yep. Okay, so, yeah. Roll a die.
9.
9. Alright. Eager to protect your new friend, and you rush the imposter guardsmen and show them exactly that you are not bogus, at least. They don't even manage to land a single blow, and you instead send them pretty much flying, carving down the false guardsmen as they come rushing towards you. But there's still more to come.
I can actually picture that as being somewhat hilarious.
Indeed. So, roll the die again.
Oh, I thought we had just cut them down.
No, there are more.
8.
Right. You continue your rampage as not a single blow lands upon you. And suddenly the guardsmen seem to realize that maybe, just maybe, rushing you is not working out so well, considering that they're dying by the score and you're still charging at them, waving your sword and screaming like a maniac. Roll it again.
One.
Right. Several of them jump you at once and stab you as hard as they can, triumphantly yelling as they try to bring you down. They realize that they only hurt you for 4 endurance points.
Because we're the best around.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna ever keep us down.
Then you slash your sword and shields break and swords snap and armor is shredded and so are the bodies within. But there's still more. They keep coming.
Well,
Seven?
they are determined.
Yeah. One leaps to you and slashes his...
Don't starve for effort there,
Yeah.
gentlemen.
One leaps at you, and with his mighty force brings down his weapon upon your head. You get a small, annoying cut. You lose 1 endurance point.
Ow! Ow!
Why, my good sir? That was absolutely immature. Well, I hit you with all the force I could muster. Yes, but I'm a fucking demigod. Now scram, peasant.
Yeah, in any case, you stab the guy, swing him around on your sword, and use the force of your swing to propel the guy into his comrades with bone-shattering force. There's a couple of left now.
Oh, so I'm gonna roll the die again.
Yep.
9.
Right, but the rest don't stand a chance. They try to run, but, well, they're the grass and you're the lawn mover. Let's just put it like that. You win.
Jesus Christ. Jesus mother effing Christ.
You leap over the heaped bodies of the bogus castle guardsmen and sheath your bloodied weapon. Then you take hold of Nathan and carry him into the stables, where you heave him across the neck of a saddled horse. Quickly unmount the steed and urge it to gallop bursting forth from the stable doors at a breakneck speed. Outside, the castle keep is alive with screams and curses as you steer your horse towards the gatehouse, where, to your mounting horror, you see that the portcullis is beginning to fall. Roll the die and add 2 for having both Telegnosis and Sunlord, and 2 for having Grand Hunt Mastery. So yeah, add 4.
Just 4.
Add 4, yeah.
Okay, 14.
Right. You race through the gatehouse arch just moments before the heavy portcullis comes crashing down. Without daring to look back, you urge your horse across the wooden drawbridge and along the open track that lies beyond. The angry shouts of the gate guards echo from the battlements, but so too do the unexpected sounds of clanking chains and baying hounds. You've covered more than half a mile when you chance a glance over your shoulder. To your dismay, you see that you are being pursued by a snarling pack of wolf-like creatures with drooling fangs and eyes that gleam menacingly in the darkness. And eyes... What?
Usually the spit is produced in the mouth, but it's the fangs that are drooling here.
I think that means that their fangs are dripping with saliva.
Oh,
An icy chill invades your heart. These are no ordinary hunting hounds. These are hellish beasts born of dark sorcery. Soon you reach the tributary bridge that is lined with statues, and you catch sight of the twinkling lights of Skate about a mile beyond. The feral pack are closing fast, and you know that your encumbered horse cannot outpace them indefinitely. You must do something to delay them if you are Nathan to escape in one piece. Do you wish to use Magi Magic, or Kai Search, or neither?
I would say Magi Magic.
yeah, let's try that for a change.
Yeah.
You bring your horse to a halt at the approach to the bridge and quickly recite the complex intonations of the Old Kingdom spell Power Glyph.
Sorry. Continue.
For a brief moment, a faint shimmering light dances on the pitted surface of the first 2 statues, indicating that the spell has been successfully activated. An invisible barrier is now in place across the entrance to the bridge. Anything passing through this barrier will trigger a massive discharge of magical energy. You canter your horse across the river and wait at the far side as the first few wolf creatures come racing towards the bridge. The pack leader, a massive brute with ghastly yellow eyes, breaks the invisible barrier and amidst a crackling flash of sparks, he is flung high into the air like a soaring meteor, his black fur and tail blazing fiercely. Robodai, give an ear.
That's what I call a hot dog.
Okay, that was fun. But yeah, give an ear.
3.